Hello, you wonderful minions across the globes. Hope you're doing really well. I just wanted to get this question onto video because I didn't want to lose it, because when I think about too many things, I end up losing things in my mind. It's like a blooming jungle in going at 20 miles an hour to a quintillion miles an hour in 0.2 seconds. Technically true, because neurons fire so fast. So, I want to give you a little bit more of an insight as to why I like helping other YouTubers, okay? Is YouTube meant to be a community? Yes. And for certain YouTubers, they feel part of the community. Why? Well, because of the subscribers they have, the active viewer base that they have, the fact that they have like more than 30 comments per video, or even if it's 5 on a regular thing. Okay? It can come under, it doesn't matter how many viewers or subscribers you have, if you can appreciate all of those and you can actually interact to your audience when you are small, then it's great leading you into the future. The problem with that is that some certain YouTubers just tend to forget. Okay, I can understand that when you started to get from just a few couple of digits in terms of comments leading into the 100 zone, then the thousands, that can be really difficult. And when you're busy responding to all of those, or the ones that you feel that are respondable, then it may take longer to actually make another video because you just want to respond to the fans. There are different ways of doing that, but I don't mean to lead off the topic here. I want to give you some more of an insight as to why I like helping other YouTubers. Primarily, that's because that's who I am. I like helping others, and that is an extremely important asset and extremely positive encouragement for me to implement onto social media, because there's so many idiots on here that just like to wreck your bloody life, and they don't have to live with those consequences, not unless they get their IP tracked and some people or a mob come and find you and string up from the nearest lamppost, which is not a good thing. I don't encourage that. So many people on YouTube have like suffered because of like, not to do with the fact that, you know, they get big on YouTube, then they get all these people from all over the globe just accusing them of disgusting things and things like that. And yeah, that's a harsh reality of people, not just YouTube, it's people, just idiots, as I said. So I've been looking at YouTube from a very different angles as opposed to what I want. Okay, so what I want, yeah, I'd like to continue my passion, which is gaming, but I've been doing that for the past 10 years of me being on the site. So I thought, hang on, what do I like doing? Because in terms of being a content creator, that means I can create pretty much anything I like. And one of the things I absolutely do love doing is just helping other people. Okay, I love it. That's who I am. I grew up really well. I wasn't dragged up, and I know, like, when I want to help other people, it's because I genuinely want to. I like to see other people succeed when it comes to being on YouTube and things like that, or in any sort of way. You know, I like to see people have smiles because they have looked something they can look back on like, oh, time was hard for me on social media. I wasn't feeling I could get anywhere because I didn't think I was relevant. You know, I was just a small-timer YouTuber. Nobody was really, you know, helping. You know, I asked for help and no one was giving it. So when I started noticing things and getting involved with Facebook, Twitter after MySpace and Bebo ended and things, and YouTube, I saw myself becoming a little bit more serious about my YouTubing and being a YouTube content creator. I wanted to revamp my account specifically because I wanted to implement so many different things that I love doing, okay? And one of the things that I love doing, I told you again, I don't mean to repeat myself, is just helping others, helping the community feel close, right? So we get to be exposed to new channels, we get to meet other people on different parts of the world and what they do on their content and things like that. You know, so when I was doing my Hello YouTuber, which I still need to get back onto that, my shout out series, when I kept on saying, if your content's not for me, right, that's not a problem, because it could be for someone else. And on YouTube, there's billions or millions of people on this site. There's someone's going to be out there and think, even if it's not for the content, it could be you as a person. They could just add you on Twitter. There's no sort of like restrictions now as opposed to where you're going on social media, because unless you create a Twitter account, to have a chat with your audience and get yourself out there, then yeah, it might be a bit hard to, you know, get to speak to you. But Sometimes it's not always for the content, it could be for just you behind the camera. I mean, to be honest with most of you, I honestly don't know why I've got so many subscribers on my account, because I once was a generic gaming channel. I hold my hands up, that's not a bad thing, but I've actually transcended that limitation I put on myself, because I put those limits on. This is my account, I can create whatever I bloody well want to, right? I have that freedom and I'm gonna use it to my full advantage. And do you know what? I've been really enjoying it. Exponentially. A lot more than when I was just doing gaming for many years. Then I went to vlogging, then I started to upload the odd miscellaneous videos here, trial and error with like Let's Plays or other things other than gaming. I thought, yeah, I like those ones. Then I started vlogging. I thought that's more of a personal interaction because it's from my point of view. You're looking at listening to my point of views and things like that. So when I started getting all these sort of ideas to help other people on YouTube, that's where I hit the nail on the head. That is what I love. I found my niche in being a supportive channel, a supportive person, right? Evermore. When I ask people, would you like to be involved in a collabing idea? I want to get them involved genuinely, right? So can any of you tell me, I think I've got one YouTuber in mind who does this. I think she's up in Scotland. I think her name is Lulu Beeberful. I talked to her on Twitter, and you know, we have some sort of interconnected ideas in regards to how we support other YouTubers and the community, right? And I may upload this to Twitter, and I'm gonna probably tag her in this just as a shout out to her, you know. And I think I will give her a shout out, to be honest, because it's been ages since I've done that. So when I find like-minded YouTubers that want to help people, regardless, see, the thing is, what I don't understand is that when someone is extremely popular on YouTube, do they need that extra help? As much as the person who's actually trying just to stay in there, with how much effort they have to do with their videos when it comes to editing and trying to just stay in there, trying to look for an audience for themselves, something they can build up for themselves, right? When it comes to these small YouTubers, right? Yeah, I don't even like saying the word small, but that's exactly what it is, because some of us are just looked over, especially by YouTube algorithm and stuff, because other people are doing videos and they get a lot more popularity. I thought there was going to be a distinction where if they've got a huge fan base, they may not need to be in a recommended thing. But I asked someone in a recent Facebook post, why is that the case? And he said to me something along the lines of, you know, people want to stay on the site. YouTube wants people to stay on the site. Okay, great, that's good. I understand those kind of things. But what I would love to see is the fact of seeing new and interesting channels, other channels, right? And I, at many times on my YouTube path, I was searching for channels. Yeah, literally, I'm being serious. I was, before I started to get more serious with my collaboration or ideas, I was looking for other channels through other people who had a big, massive following. So I took advantage of that, not in a bad way. Let me rephrase that. I used that in a positive manner. People with big YouTube fan base and viewers and regular commenters, I actually found some pretty decent channels in the gaming community, because that was my niche at the time. So one of the channels I found, which I really loved their editing, they were absolutely down to earth, awesome guys, and what they did for the YouTube community at the time, because they haven't uploaded a video for a number of years, which is sad, was the 16-bit brothers. Okay, I remember when they gave me a shout out, and I love that. That was when I was on a different account at the time. I didn't like my name, so I just went to this one, and that was the problem with me, with my identity crisis on YouTube. It happens. And I really loved the way they edited, the fact that they made retro gaming, old school retro gaming videos. I love that. The editing skills are just so awesome, and there were 4 awesome guys. I freaking loved their content. I still do. You know, I just hope they're keeping well. I don't think they'll watch this video, because it's not the fact that they don't want to, it's just the fact, you know, I don't think on YouTube much anymore, but hopefully they're doing alright. So with the fact that I was actually hunting for other channels, I then implemented the idea to actually give them shout outs, just so that other people are aware that they are there. Okay. Now, when I've given shout outs to channels, I don't necessarily ask for permission, I'm just giving them help. Okay, and some people have thanked me, other people haven't. It's just the way things are. So I do it because I want to. I don't do it to receive any sort of praise. So that's really more genuine. Okay. And when I was mentioning about, you know, them not knowing that I give them a shout out, that's one of the examples, because I wasn't whining and moaning about it. It was just so that the audience that watch my videos on a regular basis can actually find newer channels, you know, so something that I can recommend. So, with my amazing, lovable heart, my wonderful black heart, iron heart, they may take my video games, but they will never take my virtual freedom. I hope not, anyway. Go woke, go broke. Anyway, I've got my wonderful dinner to eat here, because, which I got pretty much at near the start of the video, because I had to, edit that bit out. But allow me to just clarify this. I love helping YouTubers in the YouTube community, okay? I've got my own viewpoint when it comes to small YouTubers who are just getting dusted over, and people who create rubbish content, and controversial ones. Not in such a way where it's questionable, but it's more comedic and funny. Yeah, I'm alright with that. But people who upload trash, right? Absolute garbage trash. Stuff that I don't like, where it brings other people down all the damn time. And sometimes it can relate to drama videos and getting onto other people's lives, alright? They somehow get millions and more, and YouTube likes that. Whereas I like watching and helping other people who are actually being decent enough to try and create a positive experience and aspect around YouTube, alright? Yeah, this is the thing. Just like in real life, it's going to be implemented onto social media. Politics and drama, even more so than a Jeremy Kyle show. But I don't think YouTube drama would even be that, to be honest, because so much of that went on. And so that's one of the things I love doing, is helping other YouTubers. I ask people if they want to be on any video ideas. I ask on Twitter, and I would have thought that many people would say, yeah, I'd love to, but it's like talking to a freaking bloody brick wall sometimes. If I'm going to be honest, it angers me because I care so much. I get so enthusiastic to help other people. That is what I love doing. And yet when I don't get any responses, I get the odd response, right? Which is great. And I love that. But I think I've moved from Twitter to Facebook in that aspect, because I've got so much more interaction with people from Facebook. And I feel like, right, okay, I'll ask here, because I've joined a few groups. These people actually want the help. They actually, just like me, we're just like each other still. We're still small YouTubers, okay? Because we may not be, we may not have the millions and millions of subscribers, but some of us have the potential to get there. But some of us don't want to focus on that, okay? We want to focus on the here and now, how we're going to build up for ourselves, how we're going to keep our audience, how it's like a learning curve at this point. Okay, trial and error kind of thing. We've all been there. Many of us have gone through it. Many YouTubers to the site are actually going to go through it themselves. And it's important that when they know about certain YouTubers like myself that can help them, that is what's good for YouTube as well. Okay, YouTubers who help other YouTubers and encourage them together, as a community should be, as opposed to just looking at YouTubers who are doing it for themselves. Okay, if they're doing it for themselves and not thinking about any of their audience, if that's what YouTube wants, that's what YouTube wants. But that's not what I want, and that's not what many other people want. We have more of a personal take because we are YouTubers ourselves as well, as opposed to may not be having the millions of subs and stuff. And I understand that many people want the 1,000 subs and the monetization, but I don't care about that. I'm happy being a YouTuber because I'm genuinely interested in bringing entertainment to people, putting a smile on people's face, is making a change to other people and myself, getting better at what I do, understanding how certain things work, and just being there for other people as much as I can, as much as possible, not being taken advantage of, because I will see through those cracks, and pretty much just doing things because I genuinely want to. Because when people, right, when you ask for help, and sometimes people say, okay, I'll help you, sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. Just give me some money and I'll do all this for you. I hate that. On any site, I freaking hate that. I'm different. I take a look at that and I laugh at it in its face and throw it in the toilet. And then I go for one on top of that while it's in the toilet. I flip that on its head and say, no, that's not the way it should be done. Okay, if you want to earn some money, the way you do it is not exactly helping other YouTubers if they have to pay for it. If you have to pay for exposure, if you have to pay for subscribers. I hate all that crap that other people, like scammers and other people that are on YouTube that do it for the mullah. I don't support that whatsoever. I mean, if you're doing it for someone in a way where you can agree, okay, yeah, if it's agreeable between two YouTubers as opposed to getting exposure and a little bit of help, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, in a decent way, yes, taking out of proportion, just getting it for the money, no, I don't support that at all. Anyway, my food's probably going to get cold, so I've got to go, fellow YouTube minions. Tell me what your thoughts, what you think about in this video, okay? Do you feel that it's important for YouTubers to actually have this sort of community close bondness? Or do you feel like, do you know what? Let's all be in it for ourselves. If I don't know how to put the question to end the video, you tell me how you feel YouTube is supposed to be, or how you think it should be, how it should get rid of a few things, add a few things in terms of like helping other YouTubers, encouragement and things like that, how things could be improved, or if there is any room for improvement, what should be done from YouTubers or YouTube itself, okay? I am Dr. Virtual, the Retroholic, the greatest video gamer in all the multiverse. That's true, that is a fact actually, yeah it's true. got my wonderful dinner to eat, hopefully it's not too cold, it's starting to be a bit cold now, I'm going to warm it up, okay. Been waffling on too much, but still I'm doing it for you. If you enjoy my content, please feel free to subscribe. It really would help my channel. Vote up, vote down, I don't mind. There's interaction at the end of the day. Tell me your thoughts, don't be scared. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts in a video response and or comment. I've not had a video response for ages, goodness me. And what's my old saying before I end the video? May retro gaming live on.